Back with the third video in like an hour because I've been slipping. And you know what? Let's get some background music. Hey Alexa, play Bricks by Gucci Mane. Alright, so that's a classic right there. Okay, so video number 3, I don't know what to talk about because I don't film myself ever on computers. I don't record myself. So this is just weird for me. I feel crazy. My dog's looking at me like I'm crazy right now. I'm scaring her for sure because she's never seen me talk to my screen, and she's looking at me like something's wrong, and it's kind of hurting me a bit just seeing her like that, but she'll get used to it. And it's all for the case of building my drip team, building the community stronger, okay? Because that's what we need. We got to build this community stronger. And it's already very strong, but you know what I mean. We got to keep growing. So, drip, all right. Yeah, I got 1.174K. That's 1174 drip. Price right now is $3.42. Whew, that's like probably the lowest I've seen it today. Actually, no, I've seen it a little lower than that. It was like 330 or something. Yeah, sorry. Brief interruption of my report here. Whoever joins my team first gets 10 drip, okay? I need to see that right here. Go to number 3, and you get 10 drip, okay? And you know what? If number 4 joins, they get 10 drip too, okay? Please, someone join my team so I can just dive into this head first and forget about everything else in my life. I just want some traction here so I can do drip full time, and I will. I'm committed. I gotta get some traction though. Come on, guys. All right. Back to the report. Okay, so I got 1174 drip. I have 15.779 available. I've claimed 640, which mostly was compounded. So I don't know why I claim and compound are like the same thing, but they're not. But whatever. Okay, moving on. Yeah. What was I gonna talk about? There was a couple things I had in mind here. Yeah, one thing I did want to talk about, it's like, why am I not sweating that much is because I've already talked about it before, because the holders, okay? There's a lot of holders in drip, but the top 100 holders all have over 2,000 drip in their wallet that they're holding. So, what does that tell me? That tells me quite possibly there could be a floor coming because those people are not selling because they believe in drip. So I believe a floor could be coming unless those people all start selling off, which they probably won't because they've been holding that drip for some time. And they've seen high prices and they're not going to let it go that cheap, especially if they believe in drip. 16,000, 15,000, 15,000, 13,000, like that's crazy. On the first page, the top 50 holders have over 4,000 drip, all of them. So they're not selling, so that's gonna create a floor, I would think. I could be totally wrong, not financial advice. So that there tells me that hope isn't lost, okay? Like I don't know, I could be wrong, but I bet you go to another protocol like Seifu and you probably won't see this kind of shit here. Maybe you will. I really hope I'm wrong. Or not wrong. I hope I'm not wrong, but there's just so much belief here. And I think the people that invest into drip are very like smart. Like a lot of the people that are holding big bags and like are holding and not selling, they're smart people. Like they've done their research, you know? They believe in it for a reason. It's not just hype that is telling them to believe in this, you know? Speaking of safe, I'm gonna go check that out anyways. I really hope that, yeah, and the amount of volume. Look at Seifu here. 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, 3 minutes ago, 6 minutes ago. Let's go back to drip and look at the transactions. 13 seconds, 13 seconds. Look at this. It's like in some seconds, there's like multiple transactions going on. So just in the last minute, there was all of these that happened, okay? Like, boom, 1 minute, 1 minute. The whole next page is like 1 minute ago, you know? And then you go back to Seifu. Yeah, it's not as frequent. So it just tells me there's a lot of action going on. Even though there's lots of sell action going on, there's a lot of action going on. So it's not forgotten. That's what I guess I'm trying to say. And it won't be forgotten. If there's that many people doing transactions, yeah, I don't think it's going anywhere. It might go down a bit more, but you know, not financial advice though, okay? I could be completely wrong. Alright, some other things I wanted to touch on. Let's see, where's my faucet? The faucet. So you see up here my bookmark websites. See all of them? Drip is right here at the front. I bookmarked that when I got into it, which was, I don't know, it was like around 30 bucks. It was so long ago. I don't even know. Before the first big spike, that's when I got in, and that's when I bookmarked it. And you know what? I kind of neglected it because then, bam, the piggy bank machine came out. So then I was obsessed with that. I started dumping all my money into that. And I'll give you some context here. I am 2.5 years, I'd say, into crypto. And I guess a year ago is when I really started getting into DeFi, okay? So before that, I was just messing around with the bigger coins and stuff. Then I got into DeFi because I had a little bit more time to start learning stuff. And then, yeah, you guys probably know how it is. Once you get into DeFi, you're like, holy shit, look at this protocol. It's going to make me this much. This one's going to make me this much. Oh my God, like which one do I choose? So, yeah, I first got into Drip. And I was stoked on it, but then I saw all these new things coming out, like Piggy Bank Machine, and I put so much money into that, and I just forgot about Drip. I think I started with only 300 bucks in Drip and kind of just forgot about it. And oh yeah, I remember I was moving all the little earnings I was getting out of Drip. I was moving over to things like Piggy Bank, and then Star Nodes came out, and I was like, oh my God! And I actually made money on Star Nodes because I got in early enough, but not not that much. I got my money back at least, and I made some on top. And then I got into HNR. I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna make millions off this. And then Chronodes, I was like, what? I'm gonna make millions. Power Nodes, I'm like, oh fuck, I'm gonna make millions. Libero, oh my God, millions. Seifu, holy shit, that's the one. Seifu is the destroyer of all protocols. And guess what? Guess which, like, this is in order here actually of which ones I joined, and this being first, which ones are around still? Literally none of them are around besides Drip. Drip is still here, and it's the oldest too. So okay, I'm gonna tell Gucci to shut up. Alexa, please show some respect and turn that down. Alexa, just turn it off, okay? Alright, so yeah, that just tells you alone right there. Like, there's the strength in the team behind Drip, Forex, the community. Yeah, it's still there. And all these other ones, yeah, maybe they're still around, some of them, but they're not performing anymore. And everyone lost, not everyone, but a lot of people lost money. So yeah, I lost $15,000 about in Seifu. So, and you know what? Drip was sitting there the whole fucking time. You know, I don't even know how much. I think I put about 5,000 in Power Nodes. I never got that back. Libero, I don't even know, over 1,000 in that. I never saw that back either. And you know what else I hate about these protocols? Some of them, they'll like have version 1 and then version 2, but then you gotta like do something. You gotta like migrate, or you gotta pay like a fee, or you have to just do something that just comes out of left field in order to keep your position. And it's just like, yo, I don't have time for that. Like, I'm so busy with my business and stuff and life. Like, I'm in my 30s. Like, life is so lifey right now, you know? I don't have time to be migrating my nodes. I don't even know what that means, but that's what I had to do with power nodes, and I couldn't figure it out. I didn't have time to like research or look into it. I couldn't figure it out. I just gave up on that. Cronodes, same deal. My node was gone one day, and it's like, you have to do this, this, and this, and follow the treasure map and answer the riddle correctly, and you can finally get your node back. So yeah, that really was bothersome. H&R did something similar. Libero, I don't think they did that, but they definitely started some other stuff, and yeah, I don't really know. I actually had a lot of faith in Libero. I really liked the marketing. I liked the design. I liked the everything on the back end, but I don't know what happened with that one. So yeah, and I even got into F Libero pre-sale, but that was not. Yeah, that was a flop. So yeah, I'm back at Drip. And why? Because it's the only one that is still around and working like it's supposed to, regardless of the price. So if only I had this wisdom a year ago and I knew more about the DeFi space, I would have stayed in Drip the whole time. I would have never ventured off to the side like that. And if I had that money, that Seifu money, that 15 grand, the 5,000 I put into power nodes, if I just put that stuff into Drip at the time, a year ago, more than a year ago, or no, maybe, no, yeah, it was more than a year ago. If I put that 20 grand into Drip, oh my god, I'd be like chilling with Stunna on his yacht right now, you know? So, you live and you learn. But for anyone who's new here into DeFi, like, yeah, 95, 99% of these protocols don't work out after like a month. So even though the price is going down on Drip and the sell pressure is pretty heavy, I just have faith this one's gonna still be here, and it'll start going back up one day. I can't tell you when, but I got faith just from history, just from seeing how the DeFi space is.